8:14 in the morning. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160 and 101.1 FM. You can join us on Facebook Live, and if you do that, you're going to see that young lady over there. That's Payton Rayko, who joins us from the Indiana Regional Medical Center, one of our Indiana Senior High School. There we go. Got to get that straight right off the bat. You're not with IRMC, are you?
No.
Okay. Student government president, right?
Yes.
All righty. And this weekend is a big event for you folks. It's the Trick or Trot 5K.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about it. It's where?
So the 5K is held at Mack Park at the Pavilion, and we do the race starting at the top by the Pavilion, and we run all the way down around the track on the fairgrounds, past the hospital, and back up past the pool, back to the Pavilion.
All right, and you managed to get 5K out of all of that.
Yep.
Yeah, terrific. Yeah. Terrific. So can folks pre-register still? Can you pre-register?
Yeah, pre-register is still open. Registration goes up till the day of, right before the start of the race. We take as many people as we can get.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And because it's coming at the time of the year that it does, and by the way, it does benefit the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. We need to point that out.
Yeah, it is for Teddy Bear Fund Drive, which the proceeds go to the local hospital, IRMC, for the pediatric ward.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you for that. And thank you to everybody in student government and everybody who's going to run. But because it comes at the time of the year, which it does, there's a little special thing going on. You can dress up in costume and run?
Yes, you can dress up in costumes and run. The student government kids should be dressed up this year. That was our goal, to get us to dress up on the course, and we're going to hand candy out to some of the younger runners as they go. I mean, if the adults want some, they can have some, but the kids that are running, it's really for them so that they can have a motivation to get through the whole thing, or just to come and try to do half of it.
There you go. So you get out on the course and someone gives you candy.
Yeah.
See, that might just be what gets people moving.
That's an incentive to run, if you ask me.
You're going to dress up too?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you going as?
I have no idea
Oh,
yet. I have to figure that one out still. Hopefully something warm.
Well, it takes a lot of work to put something like this together, and I know student government has done this for a number of years. It really becomes a learning experience, doesn't it?
It does, and it's different every year. Just from certain people sponsor one year, and then you are looking for sponsorships the next year, and you can't find as many, trying to get runners, dealing with weather and dates, and just there are so many people in different organizations that have to all work together to make one day happen. It's extremely hard to get it to work.
Yeah, and yet you do.
Yes, we do, every year.
Yeah. Do you have a specific committee that deals with this?
We do. It's a group of seniors and a couple juniors that are learning the process for next year. I want to say it's about 6 of us that have been putting a lot of time and effort in, but the whole club itself, I mean, everybody brings food for the event and candy, and they'll be stationed out in the cold cheering people on as they go. So it's not just really one person. It truly is the whole group.
Yeah. So last year you were the junior who was learning the ropes.
I was the junior last year.
When you learned those ropes, were they the same ropes that you're dealing with this year?
Not even close. You learn half the process. You only see what half the calls are. Like, there's certain things that I didn't even know we had to do, and Mr. Burdick was like, well, we need to do that. And I was like, that wasn't something I learned. He goes, yeah, it's typically not.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's an eye-opener. You see half the process, and you don't realize how much more goes into it than that.
Yeah. But you're going to be there on Saturday.
Yes, we'll be there on Saturday.
Now give us a time frame.
Saturday, early registration starts at 9, and the race starts at 10. It should be done by 12:30 is the goal.
There you go. But folks can turn out for that, and they'll have fun with it, whether they're in costume or not. They can. One of the great things about it is it's a run. It's also a fun walk, and you can be as competitive as you want.
Yeah, there are people that really do run, like 5K, like they run this course. And then there are people that dress up and they push their kids in strollers and they walk and they just have fun with it. And either way, all the proceeds go to such a good cause that it doesn't matter if you're competitive with it or not. It's just for a good cause. Now,
the student government, obviously, since you've done this for a number of years, each year the next board of student government leaders inherits this event. But you still have to commit to it, don't you, and to the fact of the Teddy Bear Fund Drive.
You do, but it's like you look at it and you think, well, like, this is something so good and so good that affects our community, that it's not just something that, oh, this is like another burden, like we have to do this. No, like you want to do this. Everybody involved truly wants to do this.
Yeah, that's a great spirit, isn't it?
It is. It's truly nice to be able to sit down with a big group of people and think, these are what the things we need to do. How are we going to do them? Here are the ideas we have. Now let's make them as successful as possible.
Yeah, well, one of the great things about it as well is that you get together for all of these planning sessions and you begin to realize how much work it takes, but you also realize the value of teamwork in something like this.
Oh, truly. We go out as a huge group, as 20 some of us, and we deliver flyers across town. One single person would not be able to do that in the time frame that we did it in. To have as many people committed to driving around and going in and out of businesses for 4 or 5 hours, it was truly helpful to have those 5 or 6 groups that we had go out, because there was no way we could have done it without all of them.
Yeah. So let's just put the call out there. Everybody who has Saturday morning available should be there.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we've got T-shirts. They're really cool this year. The banners for the sponsorships. There'll be candy, food, coffee, hot chocolate. Lots of fun stuff. Good things for the kids. And just come have a good time. If you don't want to run the whole course, I'm sure we can find a way to make it shorter for you.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. And the pavilion is where you're gathering up at the top of the fairgrounds.
Yes, the Tan Pavilion at the top of the fairgrounds.
Very good. Payton, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it so much. And please take along our appreciation for everybody in student government for doing this.
Thank you so much.
She is Payton Rayko. She's with the Indiana. See, now I had you at IUP. I had you at IRMC, then I had you at IUP. Indiana Senior High School. There we go. Student government president, and we're so appreciative of everything that she and her entire group is doing.